Everybody see you go around, and you think you slick by leaving your truck here, and then your fat ass is walking around the corner. Like, everybody in the neighborhood know. Word and Ben got back to me. And so this time I decided I was going to get my revenge. I was going to do you how you do me. She said, but you know what? I can't do it. I can't do it because I'm not built like that. I'm not raised like that. I'm not going to do somebody dirty because they doing me dirty, because I know God would take care of everything. But this time around, I was gonna hurt you. I was gonna hurt you. Talking about hurt me? Hurt me how? She say, you see that guy that was sitting here in your living room, drinking your beer, shaking your hand, having conversation with you? He like, yeah, that's your friend's cousin. I mean, that ain't her cousin. That's a guy that Coworker Joe back at it again, man. Look, we already had an issue where Coworker Joe had to tell his side piece, my correction, because he don't like when I call her side piece, when Coworker Joe had to tell his girlfriend that he couldn't move in because of his wife. Yeah. Go back, it's on the page. Look at the story. So, here go another day. I'm at work. I'm normally not in the office, but on this day I'm in the office. Coworker Joe come in. I'm already there an hour before he get there. Coworker Joe come in. And he's in the cubicle next to me. He's fumbling with the papers. I can hear him dropping stuff. And then he'll be like, y'all know Coworker Joe will be like, shit, man. And I always ignore him because I feel like that's him trying to get my attention. And Coworker Joe know that I don't care nothing about what he got going on, but he always find a way to put me in his stuff. You know how you could just a person kind of feed you like, man, how was your weekend? Like, my weekend was cool. And just on some politeness, like, how was yours? And they're like, man, I had a crazy weekend. They expect you like, oh yeah, what was it about? Me, I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's up. And I put my head back down because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear people try to bait you in on their conversation. Coworker Joe did me like this all the time. And so I'm asking, so I hear him, now he just spilled his coffee. And so hey, D, you got any paper towels over there? And I'm like, yeah, let me grab you some. I go into the file cabinet, I bring out a roll of paper towels. And he like, man, I'm just a whole mess this morning, man. I should have never even came to work. I'm like, hey, man, you got some PTO? You got some time? Yeah, you need to take it then, bro, because you've been over that noisy as hell, and you've been fumbling papers. You just spilled your goddamn coffee, and I know this gonna end up to me being in the conversation about what's going on with you. I already know. And he like, yeah, man, my head's so messed up from the weekend, man. I'm over. I can't even get my bearings on things. I can't even get my shit together. And I say, oh well, man, it is Monday. You know what I'm saying? Mondays are rough for everybody. And then I turn my head and I get back to punching on my computer or whatever. He like, can I talk to you about something? Hey, y'all know for the last video, I'll be like, not really, Joe. Not really, Joe. I don't, like, it's Monday. I don't even want to be here. First of all, I don't even want to be here, let alone listen to what you got going on. He say, D, I'm not cheating on my wife no more. And I'm like, well, okay, Joe, that's good. You know what I'm saying? That's good. That's good information. You know what I'm saying? But I see you told me last time that you was done with your girlfriend, you was going to stay faithful to your wife. So what happened now? He said, well, it all kind of tie in together. I said, well, all right. Is it going to take long? He's talking about, nah, man, but I think I need to get it out because I'm having a hard time dealing with it, man. But I've learned my lesson, man. And I said, well, okay, well, Joe, let's hear it. Joe tell me that on a Saturday night, his wife was going out with her homegirl and her male cousin that came into town. Joe said that all he can think about was when his wife leaves, he's going to go over around the corner to one of his little side piece house. You know what I'm saying? So he couldn't wait. She told him on that Friday that Saturday she gonna be going out with her homegirl and her cousin is in town. They gonna go out. And so Joe said at that point, he called over to his side piece, hey, baby, Saturday I'm coming over. Yeah, no. She gonna be gone with her homegirls, man. So she gonna be gone for a few hours. I'm coming over. Locked it in, made plans. So Joe said all day he had just been around the house doing everything he needed to do, extra work around the house just so his wife won't be tripping and nothing like that, and making sure that everything was taken care of so she wouldn't have no reason not to go out. So around 7 o'clock, 7:30, Joe said, damn, man, my wife been getting ready for a while. She been in and out the restroom. She been on the phone in the restroom with a homegirl, and I think she was just trying to see what time they was coming. And Joe said I was getting agitated because I needed her ass to leave because I was ready. I was ready to go and spend time with my little side piece. My side piece I already been tripping because I haven't been around. But since last time my wife caught me, I kind of been slowing up. And I know it ain't gonna be too many more times she gonna catch me before she try to get rid of me. And I said, well, Joe, let me stop you right there. I said, do your wife cheat on you? He said, man, I wasn't thinking a million years my wife cheating on me, man. I said, how long y'all been married, Joe? He said, we've been married for about 10, 15 years, about 13, 15, somewhere around that time. I said, do you love her, Joe? He like, yeah, I love her. I said, first of all, you don't love her. Let me just tell you right there, you don't love her. I said, you don't give a damn about your wife. I said, matter of fact, you don't even care about your family. And so I could see on Joe's face that he's getting a little pissed off. And I said, hey, don't bring me your business if you don't want me in the business. He like, well, Black, how you gonna say some shit like that? I said, because any man that has a good woman and he love her ain't gonna be cheating around. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, I said it's more important, it's more deeper, because you holy matrimony married, bro. You ain't shacked up, you ain't girlfriend, strong commitment. You holy matrimony before God, homie. So you don't care. I see what you're saying. I said, bro, don't hide me like this is a math question and you figured out the answer. This is life, bro. This is life. You know what I'm saying? So clearly you really don't love her. I said, but you better be careful, because these women are a lot better than we are when it comes to being sneaky and shit. And you think your wife ain't never did nothing. If she have, you would never know. I'm telling you right now. He like, oh man, hell nah, she ain't crazy. All right. She ain't crazy, but she's smart as hell. Best believe that. So he get back to the story. He say, yeah, so after a while, I start asking like, baby, you going out? You still going out? And she like, I don't know. If they take too long to come get me, then I ain't going. And he like, damn. Man. So I started encouraging her, like, hey, you know what? You can go out and have a good time, baby. I'll be here holding down the house. You ain't got to worry about it. You ain't got to worry back in. You got to hurry back anyway. And so she's like, okay, yeah, well, she just texted me and she said that she'd be here in 10, 15 minutes, so let me finish getting ready. Boom. 10, 15 minutes go by, the friend and her male cousin shows up. So Joe, he opens up the door. Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all come on in, man. Yeah, y'all have a seat. And so he like, man, yeah, she back there in the back getting ready, man. And he look over to the guy to my, you know how women is when how they take all day. And the guy just like, yeah, I understand, yeah. And so the homegirl was like, Joe, count on with all that. You know what I'm saying? Beauty takes a while. You know what I'm saying? And he like, yeah, but don't take that damn long. Y'all should have been gone 30 minutes ago. And Joe like, man, I'm trying to rush him because I want to have more time. The later she leaves, the earlier she'll be back. The less time I have with my side piece. Joe said about 30 minutes went by, and he could see that the friend and her cousin is getting kind of restless. So he like, let me fix y'all a drink, and I'm gonna go check on her real quick. So he fixed them a drink, and the man, the guy cousin, like, appreciate it, bro. And she, got a little drink, and he go back there, and he like, baby, man, you got your company waiting on you, man. You got your ride waiting on you, man. You come on out of there. She like, just give me a minute. He like, everything okay? She like, yeah, just give me a minute. I'll be out there. He like, you sure you good? It don't sound like you good. She like, I'll be out there. Just tell him, give me about 2 more minutes. So he like, all right. He go back in the living room, So he started talking to the guy like, bro, yeah, I hear you from out of town. Where you from? And he like, oh man, I'm from Austin. He like, oh yeah, man, I like Austin, man. You know, you be on 6th Street, and the guy like, man, 6th Street is kind of like college. You know what I'm saying? For the college age, bro. Like, you know, I like lounges and jazz bands out there. He like, oh yeah, man, I need to bring my wife down there to experience some of that. You know, he having talked with the guy. So soon after, Joe wife come out the bathroom. And she tell them, hey, I'm not gonna go. I'm sorry for wasting y'all time, but I'm not feeling it. I ain't in the mood. And you could tell like she been crying in the restroom. And her friend like, girl, you sure you okay? And he like, yeah, baby, you good. You need to go and go. Like whatever's bothering you'll be all right. You need to go and go. She like, I'm not in the mood. Friend, I'm sorry. I can't do this. I'm not gonna be able to do this. I'm sorry to waste y'all time, but I'm not gonna be able to do this. And so her friend like, okay, girl, well, hey, I hope whatever's going on is okay. And then the guy was like, well, nice to meet you, and nice to meet you to her and her husband. So the wife walks her friend and the cousin out to the car. Coworker Joe was in the blinds, mad as hell, looking to see like what's going on. And so the cousin gets in the car, and the two women are outside the car talking. And Joe's like, God damn, man. Damn, man. Let me text my girl and tell her. Let me tell her I ain't gonna be able to come over there, man. I don't know what the hell. I don't I don't even know. He like, I don't even know how to get out the house now, man. God damn. Man, she done ruined my plans, man. My motherfucking ass didn't go out. Damn. So he seen her coming. He heard him get out the blind and sit back on the couch. So she come in and she sit down in front of him, eyes still watery. He like, what the hell wrong with you? Like, how you had them people over here waiting all this time, and then you decide you're not gonna go? Like, what's wrong with you? And she say, listen, let me tell you something. You've been cheating on me for majority of our marriage. And she say, and I've taken you back. You have gave me false promises that you wouldn't do it no more. We done had counseling. You told me you're gonna be faithful, you're gonna honor our marriage, and then I turn around and I catch you again. She said, I know you've been messing with that girl around the corner. And she said, don't even lie. Don't even lie. Don't even insult my intelligence by lying. I know you've been fooling with that girl around the corner. Everybody see you go around her. You think you slick by leaving your truck here, and then your fat ass is walking around the corner. Like, everybody in the neighborhood know. Word and Ben got back to me. And so this time I decided I was going to get my revenge. I was going to do you how you do me. She said, but you know what? I can't do it. I can't do it because I'm not built like that. I'm not raised like that. I'm not going to do somebody dirty because they doing me dirty, because I know God would take care of everything. But this time around, I was gonna hurt you. I was gonna hurt you. Somebody hurt me. Hurt me how? She say, you see that guy that was sitting here in your living room, drinking your beer, shaking your hand, having conversation with you? He like, yeah, that's your friend's cousin. Tell me that ain't her cousin. That's the guy that she was hooking me up with. That was a guy I was supposed to go out on a date with. And he sat right here in your living room, in your face, drinking your beer, holding a conversation, getting ready to go out with your wife. And Joe said he sat back, and anger came across him. He said then he started hyperventilating, because after the anger, he had a little panic, like he couldn't believe that it was that close to him. It was that much in his face. It was on his couch. You understand me? It was on his couch. And so he said, I couldn't even gather the words, D. I didn't even know what to say to him. He it was like fear came across him, that he couldn't believe that it was right there in his face, something he never thought his wife would do. She said, yeah, I thought about going out with him, cause really I feel like I deserve it and you deserve it. I thought about going out with him. And she said, you probably was trying to get me out of here so you can go around into that girl house. But you know what? She said, I'm not like you. I'm not like you. I can't do people dirty like that. No matter how many times you done hurt my feelings and broke my heart or embarrassed me in these streets, I still decided not to do it. And Joe said he just sat there. He said he couldn't even fathom, he couldn't even comprehend what the hell just happened. He said, D, she told me the next time she hear about me and anybody else, best believe I'm gonna come home to an empty house. And he said, I mean, I know she mean it. I said, yeah. I said, yeah, Joe, because, you know, this is a woman that you said out of the 15 years, 13, to 15, however many years, would never do you like that. Let me tell you something. I done said this so many times. Men, we ain't got shit on women. We think we slick. We found, and y'all might not like this, but I'm gonna tell you something. When it comes to a man and a woman, the man is stupid, stupid as hell. Yeah, we think we so slick. You know what? Let me tell you some of the games that we'll play, especially, and I ain't gonna even say boy. I'm gonna say grown ass boys. I ain't gonna say man. I'm gonna say grown ass boys. Let me tell you how the shit be, fellas. Let me help y'all out. When I was young, I used to try to sneak cool cups out the house. So my mama be in the living room, and then she'll hear me going to the kitchen, and then she'll see me come out the kitchen, and I'm trying to walk straight with my back to her with the cool cup hidden in front of my body, and then I slide out the door. My mama knew what I was doing, but she didn't care. She was all right with me coming to get a cool cup and walking out the door with it without asking. Okay, she knew what I was doing. You know why? Because that's some shit she did when she was a kid. She recognized that. So now if I done came in the house 2 or 3 times, I'm getting a cool cup every time, then eventually gonna say, hey, go put that back. You ain't that slick. Like I seen you do the other 2. I let you get away with the other 2 times. Now you just going crazy. Now you just doing too much. That's the same thing, man. Say it ain't no trick out there nobody has invented, like brand new. Everything is a recycle. You know what I'm saying? Everything is recycled. And no, I ain't married. No, I'm not married. But I believe and I know that when I do, I'm locked down. It's a wrap. I'm put up. It's going down. It ain't nothing else popping. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand you people that's in a decent or a good relationship and everything ain't perfect, or a marriage and you got a good girl at home or you got a good guy at home, but it's these streets keep calling you. Go back to the streets. Get your dirty ass back out there in the streets. Yeah. Goodbye, good home. Hello, gonorrhea. Yeah. Hello, STDs. Hello, drama. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Y'all tripping. I said, Joe, you know what? It's a damn shame that it took that for you to snap out of it. But whatever it takes to snap out of it, man. You know what I'm saying? And if that was going to keep you to being a faithful man and doing what you're supposed to do, then kudos to your wife, man. Kudos to your wife. But don't ever think that you outsmarting a woman. Don't ever think that. And I'm not saying women are sneaky. All I'm saying is women are sneaky as hell. I said what I said. You know what I mean? You can't outsmart these women, man. Think you're getting away with it? And so I said, so Joe, I said, what you gonna do? I said, what you gonna do to make up? He said, shit, I'm finna move from that neighborhood. Them neighbors are too much in my business.